And hello, everybody. This is Beate Gillette. I'm known as the Growth Architect. And today I want to talk to you about an invitation I want to extend to you that solves one of the biggest problems that most entrepreneurs and business owners, visionaries, experts, coaches, consultants really have in business. And that is, how in the world am I going to sell more stuff? So there's a couple of things that go into this that I want to talk to you about. Number one, I see this all the time. You are brilliant at what you do. You have your mission, your vision clear. You help people. Those who find you rave about you. They think you're absolutely amazing. But then you go to your bank account and you go, yeah, well, things could be a hell of a lot better looking in there right now. And you are not selling as much as you had hoped. And you don't understand why certain products, certain services are just not selling. So what is the secret to selling successful products and services? Well, I will share that with you at a brand new masterclass on September 22nd that is called How to Create Products and Services That Sell. It is on September 22nd. You sign up for free at yourbusinessmc.com. Again, that is your business and the letter M and C like Caesar.com. So if you want to help more people because you are very good at what you do, you're going to have to figure out how to sell more. So there's a technique I developed, which I will be sharing with you in the masterclass. And that is, how do you crawl into someone's head and how do you reverse engineer what they're struggling with, not just knowing what the problem is, but how do you reverse engineer the step by step into an actual product or an actual service that then will sell. The second piece that I've learned, which I want to share with you, is that a lot of times I find that you are tempted to create a product or a service that you yourself like. And then because you put all this time, energy, and effort in it, you believe that others look at this and go like, genius, amazing, incredible. And they're just going to shell the money out and give you the money, and it's not selling. Then you get on a phone call with me and you say, Beate, I want to talk to you about business strategy. I say, well, how's your stuff selling? You say, well, actually, it's not selling at all, but I have really great products. And so we have to figure out what is wrong. Oftentimes, what is wrong is that it also could be the language that you're using, because if you're not using the right language, and the language refers to, again, what's going on inside their head and the problem that they're trying to solve, then you are not going to be selling. But here's the trick. You have to differentiate between what you know that they need and their awareness level of what it actually is that they understand the problem to be. So if you have now this experience, and this happens all the time, you have the experience, you look at this person, you say, a piece of cake, right? This person needs bum, 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 bum. However, that person has only an understanding of this being the problem, but this is really the problem. So if you're trying to sell this person this part, but they only have this awareness level, there is a value mismatch and they're not going to buy because they go, yeah, well, that sounds really great, but that's not really me. I'm going to give you an example so you understand exactly what I mean. So a lot of times, I'm not a relationship coach, but I work with a relationship coach. And she says to me, a lot of times what happens is that somebody who goes into this relationship goes and says, well, I see all the things that are wrong with this other person. Sounds familiar. It's so easy to see what's wrong with someone else. But the coach knows it's not that person alone, but that person is whatever, reacting, triggering, trauma, whatever. But it's also what this other person is doing. So now I'm telling you that the problem is over here, but really the problem is right here. And I have to do my own work first. So if the relationship coach now says, I am, selling me on the problem that she knows that I'm having, that I'm completely unaware of, is a no sell. So that's why I want you to go to yourbusinessmc.com so that we will have on September 22nd an adult conversation about what works right now, because the market has changed so significantly. Stuff that you thought was working isn't working anymore. I mean, it's like a whiplash right now. I want to help you to really get to that point in your career with your business, which is why you got into entrepreneurship and business ownership in the first place, so that you can value stack your offers, that you can create products and services that are worded and offered in a sense and in a way that the customer, the potential client, your prospect can actually understand it based on the level of awareness. You can always dazzle them, of course, with your knowledge when you then have them on the hook and you want to go a little bit deeper. But if that's not the case, it's impossible to make a sale. So if you're not selling enough products and services, if you want to make more money, if you want to increase your lifestyle, if you want to really benefit from being an entrepreneur and being in entrepreneurship, and creating that lifestyle that you desire, whatever that might be for you, please join me for my masterclass September 22nd, yourbusinessmc.com. Thank you so much. This is Beat Chalette. I see you there.